Each culture has unique traditions passed down for generations, often with deep meanings and stories. These traditions are more than just rituals. They're the soul of a community, binding people together. Think of traditions as a living history book, filled with lessons and wisdom. They tell stories of the past, connect us to our ancestors, and give us a sense of belonging and identity. Whether it's a religious ceremony, a harvest festival, or a coming-of-age ritual, these events are significant. These traditions shape our identities and influence how we see the world around us. From the vibrant Holi celebrations in India, where people throw colorful powders in the air, to the somber Day of the Dead in Mexico, where families remember and honor their ancestors, traditions add spice to life, making it rich and colorful. They remind us that despite our differences, we share something universal, the human experience. So, come on, let's dive into some fascinating traditions from around the globe and learn together. Our first stop is India, home to Diwali, the festival of lights. Imagine this, streets adorned with millions of twinkling diyas, oil lamps, fireworks painting the night sky, and the air thick with the aroma of incense and sweets. Diwali is a sight to behold. This 5-day festival, celebrated by Hindus, Jains, and Sikhs, marks the victory of light over darkness, good over evil, and knowledge over ignorance. Think of it as a massive New Year's party with a spiritual twist. Diwali's roots go back centuries, with tales of Lord Rama's return from exile after defeating the demon king Ravana. It's a time for family reunions, feasts, and exchanging gifts. But beyond the material celebrations, Diwali holds a deeper meaning. It's a reminder that even in the darkest of times, hope and goodness will always prevail. It's a message that resonates deeply no matter where you're from. Next up, we're heading to Japan for Hanami, a tradition that's all about appreciating the ephemeral beauty of nature. This annual event is eagerly anticipated by locals and tourists alike, as it marks the arrival of spring and the blooming of cherry blossoms. Picture this, a sea of pink and white cherry blossoms in full bloom, their delicate petals dancing in the breeze. The sight is nothing short of magical, as the trees create a canopy of color that stretches as far as the eye can see. During Hanami, which translates to flower viewing, people gather under these beautiful trees for picnics, poetry readings, and traditional music performances. It's a celebration that brings communities together, fostering a sense of unity and shared appreciation for nature's beauty. It's a time to relax, connect with loved ones, and soak in the fleeting beauty of the cherry blossoms. Families and friends spread out blankets, share delicious food, and enjoy each other's company under the blooming trees. Hanami dates back centuries, with roots in ancient Japanese beliefs that connected the blossoms to the gods and the cycle of life and death. Historical records and art depict these celebrations, showing how deeply ingrained this tradition is in Japanese culture. The cherry blossom, with its short but brilliant lifespan, became a symbol of impermanence and the preciousness of life. This symbolism is a poignant reminder of the transient nature of our own existence. Today, Hanami is a reminder to slow down, appreciate the present moment, and find peace in the simple things. Now, let's crank up the volume and head to Brazil for Carnival, the wildest party on earth. Imagine this, a kaleidoscope of colors, pulsating samba rhythms, and thousands of people dancing in the streets with reckless abandon. Carnival is a 5-day extravaganza that takes place before Lent, a time for fasting and reflection in the Catholic calendar. It's a chance to let loose, indulge in life's pleasures, and celebrate the joy of being alive. From the elaborate costumes and floats of the samba school parades to the impromptu street parties that erupt throughout the city, Carnival is a sensory overload in the best possible way. This tradition has roots in Portuguese and African traditions, blending together to create a unique cultural phenomenon. It's a celebration of life, diversity, and the Brazilian spirit of alegria, a contagious joy that's impossible to resist. Section 5, Day of the Dead, Remembering Loved Ones with a Fiesta. Our final destination is Mexico for Day of the Dead, or Dia de los Muertos, a festival that is as colorful as it is meaningful. Now, before you get the wrong idea, this isn't your typical Halloween with spooky costumes and haunted houses. It's not about fear and gore, it's a vibrant celebration of life and death, filled with joy, color, and remembrance. Imagine this, families gathering in cemeteries adorned with bright orange marigolds, sharing food, stories, and laughter as they remember their departed loved ones. Altars overflow with offerings like sugar skulls, pan de muerto, bread of the dead, and the deceased's favorite foods and drinks, creating a feast for the senses. Day of the Dead is rooted in ancient Mesoamerican traditions that believe death is a natural part of life's cycle, a transition rather than an end. It's a time to welcome back the spirits of loved ones, share their memories, and celebrate their lives with warmth and affection. This tradition reminds us that death, while sad, doesn't have to be scary or somber. It's a celebration of life, a way to honor those who came before us, and a testament to the enduring power of love and memory, expressed through dance, music, and vibrant displays of culture. Section 6. The Tapestry of Humanity. So there you have it, a glimpse into the diverse and fascinating world of cultural traditions. From the lights of Diwali to the rhythms of Carnival, these traditions paint a vivid tapestry of humanity. They remind us that despite our differences in language, religion, or geographic location, we share a common thread of humanity. We all cherish family, honor our ancestors, celebrate life, and find solace in traditions that connect us to something bigger than ourselves. The power of understanding. These experiences have taught me the importance of cultural understanding. By learning about other cultures, we challenge our own perspectives, break down stereotypes, and build bridges of understanding and empathy. In a world often divided by differences, these traditions remind us of our shared humanity. They are a testament to the power of culture to connect us, inspire us, and remind us that we are all part of something much larger than ourselves. So the next time you have the opportunity to experience a different culture, embrace it. Ask questions, try the food, learn the customs, and open your mind and heart to new experiences. You might be surprised at what you discover about the world and yourself. Remember, it's our differences that make us interesting. Let's celebrate our diversity and work towards a world where we appreciate and respect each other's cultures.